So very often a lot of families, whether it's the parents or students, will come to me where students think, all right, well, let me just go with what's in front of me, which is the device in their hand and the auto apply, whether it's on LinkedIn or Indeed or Glassdoor or Handshake. It doesn't matter what the platform is. They're like, oh, there's all this technology. It must be a numbers game. It must be, let me get as many applications out there and something will hit. And it's actually completely the opposite. But before you even apply or submit, I often tell students, stop doing that for a minute. What are your skills? What is it that you have that you can offer an employer? Because employers put out a job ad because they have a problem. There's either they're growing or they're changing or they were acquired or somebody left. Like they have a problem to solve and you need to be that solution to that problem. And most students don't understand that. And when they just come out with like, I just want a job and here's my resume, and if you can really express your skills, and I don't mean when I say skills, it's not that you're hardworking or responsible. Those are really good things. Those are attributes. Those are how you do your skill. A skill is something like, I have strong analytical skills. I know how to research. I know how to lead a group. I have great interpersonal or communication skills. Those are skills. And if you say you have those skills, then you have to be ready to give an example of how you demonstrated it. It doesn't have to be in a fancy job. It could be, I was the leader on a team project, and this is how I led our group to have success in coming to the outcome. Or maybe you're a great writer and you wrote for the school newspaper 3 times a week, and you talk about your process of how you come up with ideas. So if you say you have a skill, you have to back it up. It can't just be because someone told you that you're great at it. But what we find is that when you figure that out, everything else in the job search gets easier after that because you have clarity about yourself. You also have clarity about looking for jobs and companies that need those skills. So you're not as haphazard, just, I call it spraying and praying. You actually have clarity about what are the organizations or type of roles that need what I know how to do. And you'll notice that I'm not saying it's based on your major. It might not be exactly lined up, and that's okay. But long as you get clarity on your skills and understand what they are, it's so valuable because now you can answer the question, tell me about yourself, or any interview question for that matter, because you have a story for each of the skills that you're saying that you're competent in. And when you start there, that's when you get real clarity about the kind of roles you want, how to make sure your resume reflects that, your LinkedIn profile reflects that, what you say reflects that. It's the foundation for the entire job search process.